Come in. Good afternoon. Have a seat. We've had a few changes in process from the boss.
Again. What are we doing different today?
As you know, we recently expanded the use of intensity area-wide. In an effort to enhance productivity and efficiency for all controllers in the Great Lakes region, the boss has changed the process you all will follow when routing work to domicile technicians.
Why should I not be surprised?
Going forward, when a technician calls in for work, you are to first hit the Rapid Route button. If Intensity says that there are no available tickets, you will contact the appropriate capacity manager using uMessenger and wait for instructions on how to proceed.
Before you go on, how do we know which manager is handling the capacity for each allocation area?
I don't have that information. You should know generally who does each allocation area each day.
But if I am to be continuously processing incoming requests and I have to send a manager a uMessage, I think it's imperative we have a reference or schedule of what managers work what allocation areas and who backs them up so we can quickly contact the correct person.
A valid concern. Moving forward, if you have not received a response in a reasonable time frame, you are to take the DT's cell phone number and ID letters and move on to the next call.
What would you define as reasonable time?
Your mean work pace, or MWP, must be less than 3 minutes. If your MWP is above this, you are not attaining your metrics.
Okay. So what happens when the capacity manager responds?
You will be advised on whether to call members that may give us advance entry. You may also be advised that the DT's domain has been enlarged.
Stop right there. I have been an inversion technician router for nearly 2 years. Up until today, making the decisions to call members for advance entry and enlarging a DT's domain has been a controller's job to quickly process incoming requests. You mean to tell me that now the capacity managers are going to do this?
I understand your concern. You will still be attempting to reach out to members for advance entry. You also get the opportunity to page the technicians once you have found them work.
But you all as management are who make the decision as to whether we, the controllers, can do that work. You go further and say we have to wait for a response from you all before we can proceed. How can you justify taking away our job function, adding additional procedures, and asking us to sit idling not processing incoming requests as a way to increase productivity and efficiency?
Here at the world's largest telecommunications company, we have policies that are meant to administer a constructive and impervious enterprise that satisfies the bottom line and shareholders' revenues. Here in the Inversion Technician Routing Center, we, as management, set forth guidelines you should follow to do your job.
Wait, did you just say these policies are meant to benefit the shareholders and the company's bottom line? What about our members and other employees?
This is not the place you should address these concerns. You should speak to your coalition officer and go through those channels.
Well then, let me finish this by asking you one final question. At what level of management here at the world's largest telecommunications company do you all lose the ability to use common sense?
Please return to your desk. You need to put 5 minutes into Ernie.
And to think we are getting 6 more managers in 3 weeks. There will soon be as many managers as controllers.
If they only knew.